It had been a long day. I was ready for sleep. I craved the way my bed cradled every inch of my body and the comforting, warm weight of my blanket. I felt cumbersome and lethargic. Even thinking hurt at this point. No way was I pulling another all-night study session. I was getting some sleep tonight. My daughter had gone to bed relatively easy, which was a blessing. She didn't cry about any monsters under her bed or the shadow man in the corner of her room. She just cuddled beneath her hundreds of stuffed animals and passed out. It was almost as if the weeks of nightmares never happened, and I was glad for that. Maybe she'd stay in her own bed this time and I could get a full night's worth of sleep. I went to my room and just dropped onto my bed, face down with the lights off. As each muscle relaxed, I groaned. It could have been painful if it hadn't felt so good. I shimmied up like a worm until my head touched my pillow, and kicked off my shoes before wrapping myself up in a heavy comforter. I could already feel myself drifting off, my body tingling and my thoughts becoming more muddled until, finally, blissful nothingness consumed me. My eyes opened what felt like only a few moments later. Groggily, I checked the time. 2:30 in the morning. I'd been asleep for 3 hours. I groaned and closed my eyes, trying to fall back into a near-death slumber. But I found I couldn't. I felt like something was watching me. My eyes shot open again and my heart kicked up a notch. I noticed some movement at my doorway. With a heavy sigh, I relaxed. In the gloom, I could see my daughter standing in the doorway, clutching a small stuffed bear to her chest. She must have had another nightmare. "Alina, come on, you can sleep with me, honey," I called out, my voice thick with sleep, as I threw back the covers for her. Just as the little shadowed figure started to near my bed, I heard my daughter's terrified voice quivering behind me. "Daddy? That's not me.